Good morning, welcome back to Lian's Garden and welcome back to part 2, how to install drip irrigation system. So today I'm going to show you how I install the drip irrigation for my high-raised garden bed and some the area of my fruit trees. And let's get started. So first of all, I would like to show you the two garden beds that I'm going to install drip irrigation today. Here is a bed number 1 and here is the second one. And the garden beds, they are quite deep, so I'm going to use different size of the tubing today. The deep is around 40 centimeter deep. And if you watch my part 1, how to install drip irrigation system, I use the brown tubing and the black tubing were 13 millimeter, and the size that I'm going to use today, the brown tubing is 6 millimeter, and they got holes every 30 centimeter apart, and the black tubing, this one only 4 millimeter. I don't know why that we can't get the 6 millimeter of black tubing, but we have to, so that's why we, in Canberra, Australia, so we had to use the 4 millimeter. And over here, I got some other bits and pieces as well. Here, I got the T take-off adapter 6 millimeter. Can you see that? And I got the elbow one. This one is called bar elbow 6 millimeter. I hope you can see clearly. And I got the T adapter 6 millimeter as well. And over here I got some other type or some other size as well. This one is T. This is elbow. And this is thread take-off adapter. All of these, they are 4 millimeter, and mostly I use the thread one. I got some landscape stapler to pin down the tubing so easier to work. And I got a hot cup of water in the thermal cup so I can dip the tubing in, so easy for me to push the tubing. And I got the shear or secateurs for easy for me to cut the tubing as well. So here we go. now we are going to run the black tubing like from, let me show you, from down here, the existing part of our drip irrigation on this garden bed. So we are going to run over here, and then we're gonna tee one direction go to this bed and the other direction to go to bed. So here we go. Just want to give you a very quick update. So all the pipe, they are installed in the two garden beds ready to go. And over here, I just want to show you over my fruit trees how I installed the irrigation system. So you can see I got the ring over the fruit trees, the brown tubing and the black tubing. And they are just normal size, 13 millimeters. So you can see I use the clamps to hold together between all the connecting black tubing and the brown tubing. And you can see I got the kink in there. So I'm going to fix this. And over here I got only a single dripper. Last year I was so busy I didn't have enough time to dedicate time to make a ring for this pear tree, so I just put a dripper here. But the dripper, you can control how much water is coming out. Like you can turn it back or forward to see how much water you want for your fruit tree. And the next one I want to show you, you can just put the brown tubing along with the fruit tree. But also here I put this is my plum tree, by the way, and I did put an extra dripper for this tree because it needs quite a lot of water to hold the fruit on the tree. And over here is my planter, and I got an apple tree in here. I like to use a small tubing to use, and because I think it's better for me, or I think it's easier for me to manipulate. And I use a black tubing to connect into the existing brown tubing that I got. And that's it, guys. So a lot of ways you can install the water for your fruit trees. And over here, let's me talk about how I fix it. So I'm going to use a pliers and to take on the clamp off. It's quite easy to take on the clamp off with the pliers, and then to make the circle of the brown tubing and to put it back. we all done and the wind is perking up. And let me show you, I'm testing the water running at the moment. It seems running very well. Let me show you. You can see that. And more water running over here. So let me talk with you. So the two garden beds I did today and run the water. Irrigation for them, they are only 1 meter wide. So I only lay 3 rows of the brown tubing 6 millimeter, and I think they will cover it very well. And I didn't lay the brown tubing very close to the edge because I think a little bit wasted the water if it's too close to the edge. And let me show you what I did in here. So I just only put 3 row of brown tubing together and to connect with them with the bar T 6 millimeter. And then over the other end I did the same. And over here I got another section. I just cut one part of the wood brown tubing and I use another 6 millimeter of bar T to connect with the black tubing. I have to use hot water to dip the black tubing in because very hard for me to push it with my hand because it was only 40 millimeter. And over here I got another junction. One side to connect to the garden bed, the other side to connect the garden bed. I'm going to bear the tubing with the rocks. And over here, let me show you, I got 2 planters. Like this, I grow strawberry in them. And last year, we did install the irrigation for them as well. You can see I got the black tubing down there and to connect with the brown tubing up here. So it all running very well last year. And I don't think there are no reason if you want to install the drip irrigation with the standard size like 13 millimeter. I think the small size is very easy for me to maneuver or bend over, and you just do nest cut and nest connecting. And if you want to do the standard size, you have to do more fitting and put more adapter. And over here, I did fix the rings of my fruit tree. I just made the new rings with the standard brown tubing and seem running very well as well. You can see the water running. And that's this guy. I hope this video is useful and I think it's totally worth it. And I think it saves your time, saves your water because the water just runs straight to the root bone of the plants. And some of the plants, they might don't like the sprinkler and water overhead on them. And another reason is if you are going away or you are busy, you don't like going out watering them, your plants in the dark. And this definitely saves your time as well. And I think it's totally worth it to setting up like this. And thank you so much guys for watching and see you next one. Bye bye.